各位同学，大家好，我是 Sunny。那今天我们要来看的是高级听读第15课，关于这个治疗的艺术，也就是在讲唐朝的医疗史哦。The art of healing. If no further evidence was available of the sophistication of China in the Tang era, then a look at Chinese medicine would be sufficient. At the western end of the Eurasian continent, the Roman Empire had vanished, and there was nowhere near to claim the status of the cultural and political center of the world. In fact, for a few centuries, this center happened to be the capital of the Tang Empire, and Chinese medicine under the Tang was far ahead of its European counterpart. The organizational context of health and healing was structured to a degree that had no precedence in Chinese history and found no parallel elsewhere. An imperial medical office had been inherited from previous dynasties. It was immediately restructured and staffed with directors and deputy directors, chief and assistant medical directors, pharmacists, and curators of medicinal herb gardens and further personnel. Within the first 2 decades after consolidating its rule, the Tang administration set up one central and several provincial medical colleges with professors, lecturers, clinical practitioners, and pharmacists to train students in one or all of the 4 departments of medicine, acupuncture, physical therapy, and exorcism. Physicians were given positions in governmental medical service only after passing qualifying examinations. They were remunerated in accordance with the number of cures they had effected during the past year. In 723, Emperor Xuanzong personally composed a general formulary of prescriptions recommended to him by one of his imperial pharmacists and sent it to all provincial medical schools. An Arabic traveler who visited China in 851 noted with surprise that prescriptions from the emperor's formulary were publicized on notice boards at crossroads to enhance the welfare of the population. The government took care to protect the general populace from potentially harmful medical practice. The Tang Legal Code was the first in China to include laws concerned with harmful and heterodox medical practices. For example, to treat patients for money without adhering to standard procedures was defined as fraud, combined with theft, and had to be tried in accordance with the legal statutes on theft. If such therapies resulted in the death of a patient, the healer was to be banished for 2.5 years. In case a physician purposely failed to practice according to the standards, he was to be tried in accordance with the statutes on premeditated homicide. Even if no harm resulted, he was to be sentenced to 60 strokes with a heavy cane. 好，那希望大家对于这个唐朝的艺术的这个历史说明哦，有一点了解，然后这个回去以后可以有空再多看一遍。那我们今天的听读就先到这边。